Okay guys, so I apologize if in this video I do not seem at all organized. It's because I'm not. And that's okay. Really what I'm doing today is I am actually putting together Christmas gifts for my family and my fiance's family. And meanwhile, I'm also drinking a little Christmas cheer. It's actually a really foamy margarita. I had bought some pina colada stuff, and it's not really the right texture, but it's okay. It has alcohol in it, so it works just fine. Anyway, so I pretty much already got all of the gifts together. I just kind of wanted to show you what was in them. And there's soaps. A few of them have wax melts. There's a few liquid soaps in here. But anyway, at the end of it all, it's gonna kind of look like this. And my tissue paper isn't really behaving well, and I'm not good at wrapping. I'm not good at wrapping boxes, and apparently I'm not good at putting in tissue paper either. But that's okay. So I have all these bags full of goodies for people. And since I came to YouTube a bit late this year, I wanted to show you guys some of the things that I have created. And so that's the reason for getting this going here. So I'm not going to show names because some of the people or the recipients of these soaps could be watching this video, and I don't want them to see what is going to who. So here we are. I have a Christmas Wish hand soap. This one smells like Christmas, like sugar cookies. And I really like this one. And then I have the blueberry cheesecake soap that I made. And I have the last soap. It's a half cut of the Santa Spruce. Smells oh so delicious. I'm sad that not many of them got sold. I mean, a lot of them sold, don't get me wrong, but not as many got sold. And I think it was just because it came in late in the year, but that's okay. So anyway, I just didn't have as much time to sell as the others. And then I have a little half cut here of my Hocus Pocus soap, which I made it for the release this year. We had the new Hocus Pocus movie. And I made one in honor of that because I was so excited, and it's a pumpkin spice scent. So that's one. And actually, while I'm at it, I'm gonna go ahead and I got something caught. Oh, that's my fingernail. Fingernail broke. Okay. Anyway, moving on. I think as I go, I'm just gonna put a piece of tissue paper in with each bag here. I know from y'all's view it probably doesn't look that good. But it's okay. I'm not that worried about it. I don't know. I don't like the way this looks. Something about tissue paper with a white backing, it just does not work. So anyway, we're just gonna kind of go with that. I might add more tissue paper as I go. I probably will have to, but anyway. So this one here doesn't go to any certain person. It is actually a white elephant gift. So I have one of my mulled apple cider soaps that I made back in the fall. Another blueberry cheesecake. And this was, or is, I should say, a fizzy bath salt hard candy scent. It really does smell so good. I have a Viva La Juicy. This was my last one. I have half cut of, some of these soaps are smaller than the other half cuts because they were made in a different mold. But this is a oatmeal milk and honey. I have another Santa Spruce in there, and then I have a lemon thyme half cut and a cranberry fig. This one I really like. Well, I like all of them, but you know, some of course are a little bit more of a favorite than others, and that's okay. I don't know, I might put, I don't know if I want to put 2 in here or not. Still not decided. I don't like, ooh, I don't like this paper. But I'm going with it because I have it, and I have plenty of it. I bought it thinking I would need it. And as it turns out, I don't need it. Real quick margarita break. Okay. So this one is a gift to a certain person, and I have a Santa Spruce. I have a turquoise, which is one of the original first soaps that I ever made. I love it. Not this particular batch, but the type of soap. I have another blueberry cheesecake in here, which you already know what that looks like. And then I have a Dusty Mexican Morning, which I actually, this is the actual name of the fragrance oil, by the way. Dusty Mexican Morning. But on others, I relabel them, and then I shorten the name to Dusty Mexican, and everybody thinks it's hilarious. So, and it's not, you know, anything bad. It's just cute and funny, and people really like it, so I'm sticking with it. Nothing wrong with it. It's just cute. Okay. So that one goes down. We have another gift for a certain somebody. Now, this particular person has short hair, so I know that she would be fine with using this. This is a shampoo bar, rosemary essential oil, and I made this with that Cindapore, which I made a short video of that. It has a raspberry lemonade half cut. And then it has a, what is this? A lavender and fir balsam cut. I really liked how these turned out. And then it has a Dusty Mexican, which that's what we're gonna call it, Dusty Mexican. And then again, the, I can't remember if I said it or not, but the Santa Spruce in here. Oh, I gotta put one of these in there. So I'm looking out the window here, and across from me I can see lights on from vehicles. Milton is a mechanic. He is a jack of all trades, and they're working on vehicles, I guess. I don't know. This one turned out really, oh, I can't show you the name, but this one kind of turned out a little bit better with the top. I don't know. Anyway, but he has one of my best friend, her husband works for him a couple days out of the week, and he's over here tonight, and they're probably watching me talk to this ring light here. Milton knows I'm probably filming, but Chase is probably thinking, what the hell's going on? Who is she talking to? So anyway, I have, once again, another blueberry cheesecake, and I have a Dusty Mexican. I have the lemon thyme, and then I have another Hocus Pocus. Just heads up, FYI, you guys are gonna see in here a lot that I have a lot of the blueberry cheesecake, and I have quite a bit of the Dusty Mexican as well. Both, reason being is because both of these batches that I made this year, I made humongous batches, which is some of the ones I got stuck with. A lot of them, not that they weren't selling, but it's just, I had apparently other ones that sold just a little bit better. So, you know, they got kind of caught in there and didn't really stand a chance. But I will say the Dusty Mexican, especially as of late, has really been moving off the shelves. But I don't have any more events this year, so I'm done. And really quick, while this is fresh on my mind, I gotta tell you guys something. This below me is actually wrapping paper. It sucks. It really sucks. Do not buy anything that has glitter on it like this. Even though it is cute, it is pretty, it does not work. I have a box back here. I'm gonna show you. I know I'm probably too late on sharing this information for those who don't know, but rather be late than never. This box, I had to, you can see the tape, I had to do it this way, I had to do it this way, and it's still like wanting to pop up. Do not do this. I'm gonna have to get a ribbon and actually tie around this one on both ways, because that's the only way I can keep this looking decent. But so all I could do was use this as like a pretty mat, because it goes, I don't know. The gold is pretty, but I will never again buy it for wrapping gifts because it does not work. And I'm sure a lot of you were probably sitting here thinking, well, we kind of knew this, but I didn't. And now I know. So next one we have, okay, so this is a new one. Unscented Buttermilk Facial Soap. Now, this soap I have some small ones in here. These I use in the shower every single day. I love them because they help with my acne. The buttermilk really gives a good lather as well as a silky, smooth feel to my skin. And I also have prickly pear juice in here, which is really nice as well. It's very moisturizing. It's very good for the skin. And I have all of my usual ingredients which go in every single soap, such as the olive oil, palm oil, shea butter, castor oil, canola oil, coconut, kaolin clay, and sunflower oil. And I will tell you that when I make soap, the only thing that might differ between soaps is whether it has goat's milk, coconut milk, or buttermilk. That's really the only thing that ever changes, or in this case, the prickly pear juice. And then anyway, I have my raspberry lemonade in here. I love these little bags. I'm gonna buy more of these for next year. I have, once again, the blueberry cheesecake, the Dusty Mexican, my oatmeal, milk and honey, and the, what do you call it? Hocus Pocus. I have a lot of bags to do. I may not do all of them in this video, or I might, I don't know. But anyway, we're just gonna kind of do what we can. Next one is, okay, we have another of the unscented buttermilk facial soap. I have a Dusty Mexican, and I have a half cut this time of the blueberry cheesecake. I have a cranberry fig half cut, and then I also have the oatmeal milk and honey. And I can't remember if I showed this to you in my last video, but I also have a ring. A little ring, or it's a nice big pretty ring. Milton gave it to me when we went on vacation back in October. So excited. I got pretty much all of my main details figured out. All of the big stuff is already planned and organized, but the little tedious stuff has yet to come. That'll be closer to the wedding though. Okay. Another Dusty Mexican and the buttermilk facial soap. That's what we'll call it to shorten it. Raspberry lemonade half cut. And then this time we have the orange, I'm trying to remember how I put it. Was it the spiced orange cranberry? I can't remember how I worded it exactly, but it's the spiced orange cranberry, something like that. I made that back in the fall. I need to get my chair up here a little bit better. Most of these are actually going, well, pretty much, yeah, most of them except I think one or two are going to people on Milton's side of the family. I think it's a really big family, and I do too, but this year we're just doing a white elephant thing, and I really only had enough stuff to give just his side this year. Next year I'll catch mine. I'll be fine. Okay, so I have here a scallop bath bomb, and it smells really good. I think this one I use the the Ocean Pearl fragrance, and then I have a blueberry cheesecake, and then I have, this was back from Easter, and I made these cute little Easter egg soaps, and they were, you know, obviously bigger, but I cut them in half, and they are so cute. And I call them Easter egg soaps, but the fragrance on these is the Pink Peony, which I got that from Brambleberry. It's a very nice fragrance. Okay. Ooh, we're knocking them out. I didn't think I'd get through them this quick. Only got a few left. Okay, now this one has a wax melt in here, and this is a pumpkin spice. This is the logo, label, whatever that I use on my wax melt whenever I do the little clamshells. But I'm kind of going more towards the, they look like chocolate bars and you break them. I need to get more molds for them, but I'm going more towards those just because, I don't know. But sometimes I'll probably still do these. But anyway, you like my little, like my deer, and I have a little quail down here. They're so cute. Anyway, and now I have a blueberry cheesecake, as I've been saying, a Dusty Mexican, and the new one in this one is the little half cut of the turquoise, which you can really see. This batch, when I made it, the colors, though they're gorgeous, it wasn't exactly what I was trying to get, because I couldn't, the first batch I ever made, there were only like 22 of them, something like that, and they sold out at the first show that I brought them to, and I think a lot of it was the color. I mean, the fragrance is amazing, don't get me wrong, but the colors were just so beautiful. And at the time, I really didn't think to write down what I did. So that I kind of forgot. Blueberry cheesecake, the Dusty Mexican, and a full turquoise. I've been playing with labels this year. I can't decide what I want to do. I like the bags because you can see and you can smell them. I eventually would like to get one of those big shrink wrap machines, but I don't want to spend the money on it. But these, the problem with them is sometimes they'll lean or they'll fall over, and I don't really want that. So I don't know yet what I'm gonna do. But anyway, and then I have a little half cut in here, a little side cut of the oatmeal milk and honey. And I think that's all I'm going to film for tonight. So, thank y'all guys for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.